Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Sayyiduna Abu Huraira radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, he was one of the greatest companions of the Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam. He says, talking about the virtues of Jumu'ah, Friday, which literally means a gathering. He says that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, whosoever takes a bath and then he makes his way to perform his Salatul Jumu'ah in the first hour, i.e. very early, it is like as if he has sacrificed a camel in the path and the course of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A person who goes to perform his Jumu'ah in the second hour, it is like as if he has sacrificed a cow in the course of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A person who goes in the third hour to perform his Jumu'ah, the obligation that he owes to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is like as if he has sacrificed a horned ram in the course of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A person that goes in the latter part to perform his Jumu'ah is like as if he has sacrificed a hen in the course of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And a person who goes to perform Jumu'ah at the very end, at the very latest time, like most of us, it's like as if he has given an egg in the course of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So would you rather sacrifice a camel in the course of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or would you rather give an egg? And if it's the first one, then you and I need to go to the masjid in the earliest hour. Ameen, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Also, Sayyidina Salman Farsi radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, he is the Ravi of this particular hadith of the Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam, whereby he says that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, لا يغتسل رجل يوم الجمعة. Whosoever takes a bath on the day of Jumu'ah, وَيَتَطَهَّرُ مَا اسْتَطَاعَ مِنْ طُهْرٍ, and purifies himself as much as he can, وَيَدَّهِنُ مِنْ دُهْنِهِ أَوْ يَمُسُّ مِنْ طِيبِ بَيْتِهِ, and then he uses oil on his hair and he perfumes himself with scent. These are two great sunnahs of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. ثُمَّ يَخْرُجُ فَلَا يُفَرَّقُ بَيْنَ اثْنَيْنِ, then he proceeds for Jumu'ah and he does not separate two people who are sitting. So i.e. he goes and finds a place, he doesn't walk in between two people who are already sitting for Salatul Jumu'ah. ثُمَّ يُصَلِّي مَا كُتِبَ لَهُ, then he offers salah as much as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written for him. ثُمَّ يُنصِتُ إِذَا تَكَلَّمَ الْإِمَامِ, then he remains silent and he listens to the khutbah of the Imam, the speech and the lecture of the Imam. Then the Holy Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa barak wasallam said, إِلَّا غُفِرَ لَهُ مَا بَيْنَهُ وَبَيْنَ الْجُمْعَةِ الْأُخْرَى أو كما قال النبي صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wipes away his sins from last Jumu'ah to this Jumu'ah. So all the sins which were committed by this particular person from last Jumu'ah until this Jumu'ah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives those sins. But the muhaddithun say that here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is referring to the sins which are the minor sins as opposed to the major sins. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable myself and your good self to act on the teachings of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen.